Welcome back to 5 Minutes with Gabe. This is your new extra special episode series about my debut album, Live, and I'm sure you're gonna love it. This one, I'll be talking a little bit about the beginning of it, how it started, and Last Goodbye was the song that started it all. So I really hope you enjoy it. It's a little bit over 5 minutes, but you know what? I promise you it's really, really worth it. Well, have fun, and I'll see you around. Hi. So today, this extra special episode, I'll be talking about my album, my debut album, my baby, Life. So, for those who don't know, I'm Gabe Furtado. This is 5 Minutes with Gabe. And I have my debut album out. And I love it so much. It's my baby. It's my firstborn. And I will be talking about, maybe, I'll take like maybe 2 or 3 different episodes. I don't know, to talk about it, or maybe even more, because I'll be exploring the songs a little bit. And today I have to start with the beginning of the album, like the thing that really ignited, the even idea of me starting to work on this project specifically. So I'll be talking about Last Goodbye. And this song is really so emotional and personal to me, because it was the first song that I released. So it's like my debut single, and it's like my baby also. And it's really about me saying my last goodbye to my dad, So the story goes like this, and that's crazy. 27 days before my dad passed away, I was saying goodbye to him and to my mom, because they were going to this work trip, and I was used to them leaving, coming and going, blah, blah, blah. I was used to it. But that night, actually, it was different. So I said, hey, bye, mom. I hugged. I remember they were like laying down, because it was like late at night already. So I was like, good night, mom. I love you. Have a great trip, guys. Blah, 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 blah. Then I said goodbye to my dad. And then I went to my bedroom, I closed the door, like always. And this pain, this weird and pain that I don't know, it was like inside my chest. It was like in my heart, it was really aching, and the pain was really there. And I was like, what's happening? Then I grabbed my phone and I started recording it. And what I recorded that night was the song that you can listen now, called Last Goodbye. The name of the song after I recorded was Left Again, because I just thought they were like leaving again, like it was a regular thing. It was like I was used to it. But I didn't even pay attention to this song, because it was more just like a therapy, because like writing songs to me is not like, I have so many, and it's not like I'll release them all, it's like therapy to me. Sometimes I'll just write something because sometimes I don't even understand what I'm feeling. So I'm like, I'll write about it. I'll write about this pain. I'll write about whatever it is, So on that night, I just came up with everything that you can listen to right now. So even like the melodies and the lyrics, it was all there. It was all there in that recording, which was insane, because I didn't pay attention to it. My life just moved on from that moment, and I was like, okay, 27 days after that, I received the news. And, you know, so that's that. The rest is the rest is history. I'm not gonna be talking about that. So moving forward to November or December, I was like looking through my phone, and then I found Left Again, and I heard it. I was listening to it, and I was like, oh wait, did I do it before he died? It was like, because the lyrics are insane. It's like, because I really didn't pay attention to it. And the song, I'll read the lyrics right now to you. So it starts, you know when you're leaving, I know it's gonna be alright. Do you know this feeling when you're saying goodbye? That's just life, we gotta move on, live our lives. That's just life, we gotta move on, live our lives. Do you know this feeling pressing on my heart? I know it's gonna be alright. Cause when you're gone away, I know you won't be the same without you. When you're gone away, everything's gonna change without you. That's just life. We gotta move on, live our lives. That's just life. We gotta move on, live our lives. That's okay. I understand your point of view. Life ain't that easy, but everybody survives at this point, I guess. You know this feeling when you're leaving and my heart is aching. We said goodbye. I know it's okay. It's alright. Well, it's alright. That's just life. We gotta move on, live our lives. That's just life. We gotta move on, live our lives. That's just life. We gotta move on, live our lives. That's just life. We gotta move on, live our lives. Okay. Then, live our lives. We gotta live our lives. Live our lives. That's okay. That's alright. We gotta live our lives. It's alright. That's the song, guys. And, you know, I had no idea what happened to me, how I knew it without knowing it, because I really didn't pay attention to it. The song just came to me, and that's what I was feeling, you know? And that's why I keep repeating, I guess, like, it's alright, it's okay, it's alright, because it's like, you know, the original title was like Left Again. So for me at the time, it was like, oh yeah, like, you're leaving, but that's okay, that's alright, you know? It's like, that's just life, we gotta move on, live our lives. But it's like, no, it's so much more than that, because it's like, no matter how horrible it is, no matter how hard it is, when you lose someone that you love, life will, whether you want it or not, life will move on. Life will go on. You know, it's like, time won't stop. You know, things won't stop happening because of that. And that's it. That's just life. We gotta move on, live our lives. And it's funny because I didn't know I was gonna do an album called Life. And this was my debut single, and this is part of the album. And the chorus is literally me repeating the word life on and on and on and on. You know, like, that's just life. We gotta move on, live our lives. And, you know, it's just, for me, it's just crazy that how life works. And this was like the part one, cause like, I don't want to make my episodes like way longer than, you know, 5 minutes. Now it's been more than 8 already. So I'll be talking about the continuation of this project, of this work that you can listen to right now, guys. iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music, whatever, wherever you want, you know, wherever you want to listen to it, it's out now. You can also buy physical copies too. And this is definitely sponsored by my album Life, so that's why you gotta be hearing about it for a little while. So so that's it. So part 1, last goodbye. Life's crazy, you know, even though it's really heavy, the subject, like talking about my dad passing, you know, it's just a reminder that dark days will be coming too, you know, it's part of life. So we gotta remember that it's okay to go through the 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 bad stuff, and the good will be so much more and so much worth it. It's like it's worth living and hoping for the better tomorrow, because it happens, and it's also here, and it's also part of it, because that's just life. We gotta move on and live our lives no matter what. That was it for today.